Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about judgment and how judging others opens you up to attachments.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Alright, I've talked about judging being a lower frequency state of being in other videos, but now I want to go a little bit deeper on this subject. Judging another person or a message, the messenger. What you do is you open yourself up to a couple of different things. You open yourself up to attachments because when you're judging, then you are doing something you should not be doing, because this game is about you and your journey and not about looking at other people and deciding, judging them or their message or anything else. You see, because your journey is your journey, and that's the one that you need to be concerned about, is your journey, your personal journey. Now, when you judge another person, whether it's for the clothes they're wearing or the way they're living their lives or the message that they're teaching, and you are condemning it or judging it, or even these are lower frequency things. It's like hate and anger and rage. Negativity in general towards even the matrix and your life experience. These are choices that you are making, and it affects your game negatively as you remain in a lower frequency state of being. Okay? Now, even love is not the highest frequency, but it's the highest frequency you can get inside the box. So it is much preferred over the lower distasteful frequencies, the red zone areas. Now, when you watch a program or you watch a teaching or you watch anything, you are consenting. Your simple action of watching is consenting, giving consent, because you are taking it in your eye gate and your ear gate. You are listening to it. Now, I have said this about etheric attachments and how you can be connected to by your chatting online and leaving messages and leaving comments on YouTube videos and leaving comments. When you leave your signature someplace or you leave a comment, you share your thought and opinion, you are putting out a hook and a line that leads right back to you. Most source players are too ignorant to even realize what they're doing. And it is for, I would say, protection of those who really haven't a clue what they're doing, that I make choices as to how I handle things on my channel. Now, when you judge someone, now, not many know this, but it could very likely, whatever you judge that person is going to come back on you, because, you know, in this game as a source player, we're all one. We're all one. And you can determine who you will receive in your game and set boundaries. Okay, that's one thing. But when you start judging another source player, then you are really kind of ignorant. because you're not benefiting yourself. You're judging yourself. And whatever measure that you're measuring that person by, and whatever you're saying about yourself. And what happens is anything that you wish for that person comes back on you. Comes back on you. You wish them well, then that's what you get. If you wish them misery or things that don't benefit, then those things come back on you. They really do. And too many source players that are basically in the lower frequency realms, because that's where this happens, are totally ignorant of it, and they stay there because they don't have the smarts or the knowledge to pull themselves out of their line of thinking. They have trained themselves in society and their family, and it's considered acceptable by their family, and they just fall into line with everything else that's going on around them, judging. So many source players, especially in lower frequency realm and dimensions, they will put others down because it makes them feel superior, and it basically makes them feel like they're stepping up. And in actuality, it couldn't be further from the truth. It's the ego. And the ego's got to go. Some of you are listening to this message, and you probably shouldn't even be on this channel, because it would benefit you more if you left, especially if you have you think negatively about the message that I'm sharing, because it's you. Okay, it's source truth. It's you. You know it deep inside, but you just don't want to hear it. And that's okay. It doesn't benefit you to stick around because of the thoughts that you have when you watch the videos. It doesn't benefit you. You need to go find something that you enjoy watching, unless you enjoy being critical and have a critical spirit, which is a red zone activity. And in that case, well, you're going to have fun during the harvest, because there's going to be a lot for you to criticize, and a lot for you to get afraid of, and a lot for you to absorb. And then you may even hear an "I told you so" in the back of your mind. But it'll be too late for you. Too late. Anyway, I don't desire that for any source player. But you know what? I also don't care. In my neutrality, I don't care if you make it through or not. You are making choices. You are making choices. Now, it would be nice if you made it through, but if you don't, hey, you've lived your life the way you choose. And you're experiencing the life that you have created for yourself by your choices, by your frequency level. If this doesn't get through to you, then I don't think anything will. And at this point, you really need to shut off YouTube and go out there and live your life the best you know how. And enjoy the time you have left. And enjoy the time you have left. The climb up the frequencies is not for you if you're not willing to do the work involved. So just throw it in and go back to whatever you choose to do in your life. Whatever you choose to do with your life. Because it is your life to live. It really is. And experience all the experiences that your choices bring you. Now, when you judge another person, whether it's for their hair, or it's for their clothing, or it's for their message, or for anything, and you even watch a movie, you're inviting connections to you. You are consenting. You're consenting. Yes. And however the programmer has programmed it to be is what you will receive. You need to find things that benefit you to give your energy to, and not open doors that you can't close. And you see, because when you're in a lower frequency state of being and you're not at least frequency level 5, you cannot close doors you've opened. Unless you raise your frequency, and then those doors are left down in the lower frequency zone and you raise yourself out of them. So this is what I was saying about judgment and how much more deeply it can affect you than you think. You see, you know this deep within. You know this deep within. You've simply forgotten. And you need to get a strong source self connection. Now, if you don't appreciate the messages, then just stop watching and go on with your life. If you do appreciate and value the messages, then it benefits you to say thank you via PayPal. It is an energy exchange, and you get out of these videos what you put into them. You unlock higher frequency unlocks for you that you can unlock no other way. It's a frequency issue within you. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.